One of the greatest inventors of all time, Nikola Tesla, the genius who lit the world, once said, "If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Say you are listening to the radio in your car and do not like the music that you are hearing. What do? You change the frequency. What many people fail to realize is that we can take charge of our frequencies in the exact same way. We tend to reduce our body's anatomy down to a simplified version that consists of only flesh and blood. But everything on this planet, animals, plants, and water, are made of atoms, which produce, emit, and receive energy, which operates at a specific frequency. Everything. All our tissues, cells, organs, emotions, and thought patterns have their own unique electromagnetic fields, as do allergens, viruses, or bacteria. All things have a frequency, including you, the human body. You always want to be healthy, active, and balanced. That's what makes up Healy, a certified medical device and wearable with a quantum sensor that uses individually determined frequencies to stimulate specific areas of your body. Researchers like Dr. Carolyn McMacken and Nuno Mina have in their clinical practice the effect of tens of thousands of such frequencies studied and tested. The result of these decades of experience is now available to you. 144,000 gold frequencies all day, with an intuitive app that puts the future into your hands. Welcome to Healy World. It's not science fiction.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone gone? Zach Dean here. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. Jump into the chat. Let us know where you are tuning in from. I'd love to know where you are. There's a few people jumping on tonight, so thank you so much. Tonight's intention is to share with you the Healy, right? That short little video gave you a little bit of a teaser as to what this device is all about. And I'd love to educate you guys to a point of, that you understand it enough to either make a decision whether you want to be a part of Healy or you want to like to buy a Healy for yourself, your family, others, maybe share it with the world. And so you might not see it right now, but I've got my Healy on right here. I've clipped it onto the wrist straps. I've got one of my favorite programs running right now, and I'll tell you what that is in a moment. And I'm really excited to be here. I've been a part of Healy now, nearly 2 years, December 4, 2019. How things have changed in the last few months. So I hear you guys from Netherlands, Australia, Norway. What's up? Thanks for joining us. So imagine that you had the ability, guys, to tap into your full potential in a matter of seconds, and anything that was holding you back from your full potential, you could discover what was in the way by doing a couple of scans, figuring out what it is, and without spending thousands or tens of thousands of dollars on experts or coaches or other professionals or other, online kind of gurus, you were able to rediscover that for yourself in the comfort of your own home and catch those flagging energy levels, right? Your energy is dripping and drooping at the end of the day. You could catch it and boost your energy back up. Or whether you're not sleeping very well and you want to improve your sleep for the next couple of days, you've got something really important coming up. Or maybe you're going to the gym and you want to reduce some injuries and you're like, my body's feeling sore. And you can get back up in just, a couple of programs back into health and vitality and focus and moving forward. So that's what life's like when you have a Healy. And so many people have experienced amazing results. We've got an amazing group online. We're going to go through a bit of the background. But for those who don't know, Healy is a personal energetic support that can fit in your pocket, on your shirt, in your bag, can go with you anywhere you want, over 120 different programs, 140,000 different frequencies. For example, 40 hertz can reduce inflammation. They say inflammation is like fire, like little fires in the body. We have inflammation from toxins or toxic thoughts or chemicals or radiation or fake light or extra stress. Watching too much social media or the news can cause inflammation, right? These extra pressures we put on our psyche. 13 hertz can actually do wonders to scar tissue. 13 hertz. right? 100 hertz is amazing. It actually mimics the cell membrane of the mitochondria. So I'm running right now my favorite program. It's 100 hertz, and it's actually supporting my mitochondria, the energy packs of my cells, regenerating me after the gym that I just went to, keeping me focused after a busy day in the office to do this webinar for you guys. So I would like to introduce you really to the world of microcurrent. It's called individualized microcurrent frequencies, and it's unlocked the doors to incredible restoration powers for people at home. While the world's into lockdown, right, we're able to unlock our health, our friends, our families, our next door neighbors, people at work, people at the gym, people wherever. We're connecting with people globally with this amazing device. And so I'd love you to put a yes into the chat. Put a yes into the chat if you found a benefit from Healy, or if you know someone who's actually found a benefit from Healy as well. So there's not just two frequencies with Healy. There's not just three. There's, as I mentioned, 140 something thousand different frequencies. And our frequency changes every 10 seconds. And so the Healy actually pinpoints what's going on. It goes, how's your energy right now? How's your energy right now? Where's it going? And it gives a kaleidoscope. You know what a kaleidoscope is? It's like that telescope, microscope thing, but it's got all those amazing colors inside of it, and you twist it, and it's called a kaleidoscope. And so the Healy is like a kaleidoscope of different frequencies back into your body to give you life enhancing frequencies. Let's put it that way. So, there's programs for mental balance, psyche, beauty, skin, fitness, chakras, meditation, breath, lungs, meridians, electrosensitivity, protection from the outside world. You've got just focus and memory and concentration. You've got so many different types. And if it wasn't for Marcus Schmieke here in the photo, that's the guy on the left, he then connected with, oh, this is awesome. Definitely, yes, Sydney, what's going on? It's been a gift. I've been gifted one and haven't had a clue how to use it. All right, somebody tell Leslie what's up. I'll send you the training website soon, Leslie. I'll share with you how to set it all up. There's a couple of videos. So Marcus Schmieke is a genius, quantum genius, philosophy genius, and he entwines Eastern, Western philosophies on how the body heals. And he talks about this thing called the quantum field, and we know it as energy, right? This table, this computer, these lights, our phone, the internet connection. At its core level, it's atoms and energy vibrating, and different vibrations and different structures cause different physical representations in our reality, in these 5 or 6 senses that we have. And so he studied this, and he created this machine called the Time Waver. You can check out their website, timewaver.com, and see that they're a research company. They've got 13 years of research understanding frequencies, different frequency practitioners. They've been training practitioners with their machine that's like 40 or 50,000 US dollars or euros. And you could buy this machine. It has all these amazing frequencies, amazing results, was able to scan the body, see what's out of balance, and then send frequencies back into the body. You hold the wrist, you hold the cords like this. Now, Christian Harper and him teamed up, and they compressed the technology. Instead of 50,000 euro machine, you can start for 500 US, and the top one is about 4,000 US. And you can have frequency therapy in your home for you and the whole family for the rest of your life. It's amazing. So this is all about, the buzzword that I want to say is true energy. What does it feel like to have true energy, vitality, focus, being able to jump up out of bed, being able to heal those parts of your body that you may not have for over a long period of time? So Nuno Nina has studied these frequencies, and he learned what to do and how the body works. And he built a collection of unrivaled different frequencies. And these wellness boosting frequencies have all gone into the Healy, into the gold frequency. As I mentioned, for $500, you can have access to it. And there's so many testimonials time and time again to really help people rediscover their authentic self. So rediscovering our most authentic self, I think, is so, so important. A lot of us have been on a health journey. We know what it's like to feel stress, anxiety, pain, overweight, right? Struggles with our health, our body not working properly. And so the Healy is this cutting edge wearable smart device from Europe that combines spirituality and science. And if it wasn't for Christian Harper and Marcus, we wouldn't have this incredible technology. So here we go. Just a couple of little facts. You've got the science advisory team there as well on the board. You've got Nina, top left, and all these other amazing, beautiful practitioners there. So with Healy, you have the means to revitalize your bioenergetic field without pills, without lotions, without potions. And it's the ability to rediscover your potential. That's really what this is all about. And finally, for me, I love the fact that it's a sustainable, all natural, ecological way to boost your mental performance, physical regeneration if you've got pains or injuries or gym, and the connectedness to our own spiritual potential. We all know that our body is more than just this physical. It is an energetic, spiritual representation in this physical form. We have the most amazing piece of machinery that we're living in every single day. We don't value it enough. We've been doing this course online for our community to help people with stress and overwhelm at the moment. And I recently connected with this guy, Gauher, and he is an Indian man. And for the last 2 years, he's been homeless. And so I got to connect with him the other day, spent an hour with him, got to know why he's homeless, what he's doing, what his passions are, his anxiety. And he says he's had anxiety for years now. And it's crippling, panic attacks, overwhelm, out of control, feeling like he's drowning in this reality. And I felt so humbled and grateful for what I have. I was like, wow, comparison, perspective is really everything right now. And so a lot of people are feeling anxiety, and there are amazing programs for anxiety, for stress, for overwhelm, stress systems. And it's really for Healy, like that inflammation I was telling you about, when the anxiety or stress flares up, Healy is like a fire blanket or a fire extinguisher to the anxiety. The mental balance acute programs on the ears, it's called transcranial stimulation. Boom, I'm so much more present. My breathing is more calm. I find I'm just more relaxed when I do that program. So I do that whenever I know that I'm going to have a busy, stressful day. I put that on in the morning. If I know I've had a big day and I just need to chill out, watch some TV, put the Healy on, and then I have an amazing night's sleep, all my dreams have come back, and I just feel more regenerated the next day. So for me, I thought in that moment, all the people globally right now suffering with stress, anxiety, mental wellness challenges, and mental illness. Yeah. So there's amazing programs that help people to do that. In my opinion, Healy is kind of like the battery charger to our smartphone, right? I've got my phone charger here. I've got my laptop charger. So the Healy is like the phone charger, but for my health, for my cells, for my mitochondria, which we'll get into in a minute, just about the science. And so when we're lagging, when we're feeling 50%, everything is more difficult, right? And when we're at full charge, when we're feeling energetic and vital, we feel incredible. And so the Healy is really bridging that gap for people, taking people out of that suffering and into a more out of suffering or out of survival and into thrival. That's the word I like to use. This is a thrival device, right? Helps us to thrive more. And so Healy is this pocket wearable device. Anywhere you go, you can have cellular regeneration. Anywhere you go. So, if you're out there, if you're a high vibe type of person, if you're wanting that next level, maybe you've been down the rabbit hole of this healing journey, or maybe you're a busy professional and you just want that extra bit of support to stop you from burning out, or maybe you've got this chronic challenge in your body and you really want to move through it quick. Healy has frequencies for that as well. So the Healy is all about reharmonizing the body. The body's out of balance from all these different things, right? So the Healy gets the body back into balance through reharmonization, whether it's the damage from the toxins or the radiation, the pollutants, the electrosmog that we've got around us in our environment. And it's really one of the best ways to unlock our full potential, which is a more satisfying reality. I feel a lot of people are kind of snowed under with the stress of the reality right now, but Healy takes us out of that, as well as the community, as well as your other healthy practices. And here, what Nikola Tesla says, he says, if we want to find the secrets of our universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. How good do you feel when you jump in the ocean, when you take your shoes off and go out for a hike or sit in the sun in the park? These are the natural frequencies that regenerate the body. How lousy do we feel when we're stuck in an office, a high-rise building under air conditioning and fake light and all this radiation all day? We feel zapped. And so nature is the biggest, best, most amazing architect for life, and obviously, and for our reality and for our body. And our body knows. Our body is asking for support every single day. So you can see this here. This is individualized microcurrent frequencies, 144,000 different frequencies, 120 plus different programs, and the ability to increase our cell membrane potential. That's like the charger. And so Healy is really the Trojan horse that merges science with spirituality, and it's revolutionizing how we look at energy. It is a device that there's no competition. No one has this in the world. There's 250,000 members, and there's a smaller group of people who are so excited to make an impact, to share this with the world. And so, you know, what the former chairman of the Nobel Assembly, who was awarded Nobel Prizes in physiology or medicine, he thinks that this is the new old, right? The new old. What was old is now new, and it's now exciting. Frequency therapy has been around since, from my understanding, 1860. They had what's called hydropathy baths, known today as Turkish baths, where you could go into these frequency clinics. Imagine going in, instead of going to get your hair cut, you go in to get all your frequency therapy. This was 1860. You can check it out online, hydrotherapy, hydropathy centers. And so you go in a bath, you have these certain frequency actually sent into the bath with certain lights to help to rebalance the body. And then this kind of got suppressed. The American Medical Association said, hey, this is too preventative. Royal Raymond Rife created a frequency machine that actually allowed people to shatter the membrane of disharmony. Let's just say disharmony. I can't say the words here for compliance, but to actually shatter disharmony in the body. And so what that meant is that he had a microscope. It was the only microscope in the time, because all the other microscopes had lasers and it would kill what was on the petri dish. He had a microscope, 6,000 pieces that he created, 6,000 pieces. He was able to see cancer, bacteria, and virus cells, and using specific frequencies was able to shatter the cell membrane. And so just like an opera singer, where's my glass here? I'm not going to sing for you guys, okay? But just like an opera singer, they sing at a really high pitched, oh, right? They're singing at this super high pitch. And what happens to the glass? The frequency of the tone and the pitch matches the frequency of this glass, and it shatters, right? Frequency is everything. Let's look at this little Tibetan bowl here. Beautiful sounds, right? Different cultures had mantras and certain vibrations. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever done singing classes or vocal warm-up. After 15, 20 minutes of doing vocal warm-ups with your throat, I'm like, my voice is powerful. I'm more present. I'm like so clear. It's activated my throat chakra and all the cells and tissues and organs and glands. It's just charged that area up through breath and through vibration. Similarly, I have a chime. This is actually, my friend was a raw food chef, and he used to do like some, you know, energy practices with his food when he was preparing it. And he'd also put the food next to this chime, which was 528 hertz. So 528 hertz is the frequency of love. And everything has a frequency, right? You have Dr. Emoto. So there's a Japanese doctor who ended up finding that certain sounds, music, words, instruments, prayers from monks, they'd actually have water next to them while they're praying, or water next to them while they were swearing at the water, or water next to them while there was rock music or Bach, classical music. And what would happen, they then had those different waters, they then froze them, so they're rocks, and then cut out a little sheath of that water and that frequency that was stuck in the water. They then took photos of it under a microscope, and each representation, each vibration, each music that was played through the water and then the ice was different shapes. The word love is very different to the word evil. The rock music was very different to the Bach music. So these different, and the prayer and all these different things. So it's amazing. There's even experiments. You can check it out online. You type in rice experiment on YouTube, rice experiment, and there's like one bowl has the word I love you, and one bowl with rice in it. So bowl of water with rice in it, One says, I love you. One says, I hate you. And you put it in different parts of the house. And every day you go to that jar and say, I love you or I hate you. I love you and I hate you. In 30 days, the one that says, I love you was beautifully pristine. The rice, you could pretty much eat it. The one that said, I hate you, despise you, you're disgusting, all the negative stuff, that rice was moldy and all black and disgusting. If you ate it, you'd get very sick. So you can check this out online. Words have a frequency. Sound has a frequency. And our body, guess what, is made up of mostly water. So when you put microcurrent into water, our body is mostly water. This is creating a full circuit. I'm running my favorite mitochondria program right now, 100 hertz. And that's right here. This is one of the specific science studies in November, December 1982. This is a long time ago. Boost in ATP production, protein synthesis, increase amino acid transport, 40%, 70%, 500%. This is massive. Nothing else does this. No breathwork technique, no meditation, no supplement, no exercise. Nothing will regenerate and do this to the body like microcurrent. It is a phone charger, as I said, a pocket charger to our electrical voltage every single day that we want. So, those small aches, the lethargy, the depression, that drag us constantly throughout life, they stop us from living what we want. They stop us from exploring the abundant possibilities open to us. If only we had the energy, right? In those times when we're stuck, when we don't have the health, if only we had the solution. So we are out there. So many people are out there right now looking for a solution. And these little demons, right? These devils that come to kind of attack us, but they don't have a hold on us anymore. There's no way that these things in the past are slowing us down. There's no time for that. Nobody got time for that. So with Healy, it's this cutting edge wearable smart device that seamlessly fuses spirituality and science. And you have a way to restore our bioenergetic balance. People's lifelong challenges are reducing very quickly. People's pain, stress, sleep's improving, like you name it. It's just crazy. People's eyesight, people's back pain just going, it's just nuts. So when you restore your energy on a cellular level, you regenerate the essence of your body. This electrical magnetic being that you have inside. Every cell is electric. Healing is voltage. Dr. Jerry Tennant talks about healing is voltage. Low voltage, disease. High voltage, health. It's very, very simple. The things that take us out of balance and lower our voltage, toxins, toxic thoughts, not following our passions, stressing, not sleeping, bad food, not exercising, not connecting to nature. What boosts our electrical voltage? Following our passion, hanging out with high vibe people, our family, hugs, laughs, nature, good quality water, the Healy. These are all very, very important at accelerating. We're not living 20, 30 years ago. There's technology advances that help us live in this technological world better than ever. So yeah, this is helping us rediscover what's possible. And when we have more energy, anything's possible. This is an innovative portable wellness device. This harmonizes our bioenergetic field by means of frequencies. It's a unique wearable controlled by a smartphone. So whenever you want to change it, you just change it on the phone. It takes a couple of minutes. You can disconnect the phone. So if you're worried about Wi-Fi or EMFs and stuff, you can disconnect it completely. It's all, you don't need your phone to use it. All the data on there, if you put your information, it's private, it's confidential. There's a military grade encryption. If you lose the data on your Healy don't back it up. You lost it. It's unique, wearable, controlled by a smartphone, provides real-time frequency analysis by quantum sensors. So there's all these frequency devices in there. I've seen one, it's $500 US. It's a watch and it has the time, but it also has one frequency that helps with sleep. One frequency for $500. Healy, you get access to you get thousands of frequencies for one of the, I'll show the different models in a moment. But the thing about the watch that I was mentioning, it's just one frequency. Zap, zap, zap. Everyone's different. That's why I don't believe that everyone should have the same supplements. Everyone's personalized, needs a personalized food and supplement regime depending on their genetics and their environment, epigenetics. Healy, every single 10 seconds, it's reading my body. What does Zach need? What does Zach need? We'll do this one. Zach doesn't need that one. We'll use this one. Zach, he needs this one. And it will focus on the ones that I need. So it's real-time, personal, tailored frequency support in the moment. I'm running the program of energy, for example. Tomorrow I run it again. The next day I run it. It's a different combination because it's actually reading what my body needs in that moment. So it's personalized. That's what I really want you guys to get your head around. It's personalized. No other device out there has the ability to read and send the right frequencies. And yeah, the time waver machines, they've been doing it for 12, 13 years. And this is now the ability to have it anytime you want. So for me, as I mentioned, it's helped my anxiety. It's helped pain. I put it on TMJ tension, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, my knee, patella tendonitis, my back pain, hips from the gym. 20 minutes, 80% of the tension drops. It's still there a little bit, right? But it's taken that whole kind of nagging intensity away from it. So